Excellent greetings, dearies. Welcome to my channel, the Judy TV show. I talk about marriage and marriage-related trending issues, and my name is Judith. Friends, I want to react to this that man, the Baba of a man, that has made I think 2 videos, apologizing to Queen May, that has been dragging Queen May, defaming her, not even just dragging, defaming her. That was arrested one time, and then he came out and then continued only for him to come out now and is now, tendering an apology, a public apology that he's sorry and all that. I saw those videos that the guy did, I think about 2 or 3 of them, because there's one he did referring to a Proco bus driver where he was telling her that you should stop asking him about the Canada woman, that has always been in good pally with him, about the car issue, whether she bought a car or not, that has been going on between them. The bus was going on between the two. That he should rather ask him, she should rather ask him about his apology to with May, and then what else, I don't know. To be honest, personally, I know that forgiveness is part of the virtues of a Christian, and then when somebody forgives, the right thing is to, when somebody apologizes, the right thing is to forgive, sorry. But to be honest, guys, personally, I take that apology with a pinch of salt. And I'll tell you guys why. First of all, this man, when he had that issue, when he has been defaming May, the one that was so very obvious was when QTG's grandma said that Judy Austin has an ill health, to show where she was going to a hospital, that she takes an ARV. An ARV, is maybe for HIV patients or for what is it called now, hepatitis, either ABC patients, So the QTG said that, and that one of the children, one of the boys, or did she even say 2 of them, are autistic and all that. Rather than this guy dragging kitty juice, that because she posted it on her page, rather than this guy dragging the kitty juice that said it, he descended on with May and now started saying all manner of things, all manner of lies, right? Because Judy Austin's sisters at that time told Kitty G's that it's not true. Kitty G's now told her, that I think Augusta, now said, look, if you cough again, I'll bring out evidence, to back up what I'm saying. And the lady didn't drag her again. So this guy, you should have even, one expected her to drag PTGs as in, okay, where is the evidence of what you are claiming or what you're saying or whatever. But he didn't do that. He descended on May. And then now started saying things that are not true about May. Loud and clear, he was just making it loud, okay? So based on that, I think May involved her legal team, and then they came for him. He reported to the police, and eventually he was arrested. We all saw it on the social media and all that, where he was handcuffed and everything. Only for this guy, according to what was put out there on the social media, that he was, apologizing and everything. Eventually, when he was released, to the extent that this guy that is also in Canada, what's his name? I think Real Oil and Gas or so, that is a strong supporter of Queen May, was frowning with. Why did he not get this guy to write an agreement that he wasn't going to do this and all that? He just released him like that and all that. So he was not even happy. But then they have released him. Rather than this guy to now, learn his lessons and then change his ways, he said to us that time in 1 or 2 of the videos that he did that his father called him, this Baba of a man, that his father called him and told him that what he did is wrong, that he shouldn't have been dragging the woman like that, somebody that didn't do anything to you, right? So he now said that he decided to obey his father. He even traveled to the village and showed us a photograph of a video of where he was in the village eating chicken, but he was also indirectly mocking, oh, that this chicken is not the chicken that the barrister bought for him, blah, 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 that kind of a thing. But at the end of the day, after the whole thing, this guy continued throwing shit at me. Oh, in fact, I want to marry a wife with somebody like Judy Austin that I will marry, that will give me peace, and blah, 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 blah. Not a street queen. He was just throwing jabs here and there. That, he has not genuinely, according to what his father told him, he was still throwing jabs. Then eventually he now talked about getting married, that he had a lady he was dating, but he now met this Yoruba lady that is now his wife. I think he has paid bride price or so. That one or two, maybe he put one or two tests and then discovered that this one is more like it. So he decided to marry this despite the fact that they are from the same tribe, which is not a challenge, okay? So I think it's now the wedding that is fast approaching. All of a sudden, this guy now climbed, set his ring lights, and now started saying that he's apologizing to me, an innocent woman. I said to myself, what did this woman do to? But your father told. That's why I said this apology. I took it with a pinch of salt. Your father told you that time that what you're doing is wrong. That this woman didn't offend you, and you agreed with him, only for you to come back and you started. Right? I mean, you continued. Now that you want to, maybe because this thing is going to affect your marriage, either financially or otherwise. So that's why you now came out, to the extent that I also saw another video where his wife to be now came out and was also say, may please forgive any person that Mr. Emeka will go, any person that he has offended, please forgive us. So you know that there's a target. Besides, why I said that was, apart from what the father told him that time, that he said his father said to him that he was supposed to have, changed the way he has been dragging May and all that. If there's anything May put out there on the social media and they want to react to it, oh, well and fine. You can say anything that you feel about it, whether you agree with it or not. That is what analysis is all about. But when you now fabricate something that is not true, that is defamation, right? So aside that time that the father told him that, and he said he was not going to do that again. In fact, that he's going to look for another business to do. All of a sudden, this guy now continued. Now that he wants to, that's why I said maybe it's because of the marriage issue. For his wife now to also come to be, wife to be, also come to now be saying the same thing. And again, when he made the first video, the first thing this guy said was that he's asking me to forgive him and to withdraw that case. If you're genuine about your apologies, you should apologize and allow the person to decide. The person on his or her own will know that, okay, this guy is sorry for what he did and they'll withdraw the case. But no, he was the one that was saying that they should withdraw the case, which means that is what he's targeting. I also recall one time he said that Meku Gonye and the police exposed him, blah blah. That's going to sue Meku Gonye. I will you on this social media. I will you that people are begging. Nobody should beg. I will you and you. That is the same man that overnight woke up overnight and now started begging simply because he wants to wed. That's why I said I took this apology with a pinch of salt. However, it is left for Queen May and her team to know the way forward, right? But to be honest, I took this apology with a pinch of salt. There is something, probably that wedding, okay, that this guy is like trying to, okay, now because of this wedding is now trying to. I saw another post where he made it say, I did not decampo. I just apologized to an innocent woman that I've been offended. So you know it's an innocent woman. You know, when did you now know that she's an innocent woman? When did you now know that she did not offend you and that you're rather the one offending her? When did you now know that? For you now to come and be apologizing and be saying, oh, she's an innocent woman, she didn't offend me, and all that, and all that. And the way your wife also, the wife to be, also presented her own apology. If there's any person, if you're genuine, there's a way you present this thing. Oh, what the things that she said about May, saying things that were not true, and all that, and all that. I told him that this is wrong, and I told him that, look, the best thing is for us to come and apologize, and here we are doing that. There's a way you present it, it will look more real to whoever that is listening to you people, okay? Than somebody just coming, because that wife to be was with him when he was released in his house, and then he was now saying that his father told him that he shouldn't drag May, and then he was now telling the wife, okay, you are laughing at me, you are laughing at me. So the wife knew, and you said the wife is a May Nation. So if she's a May Nation and then you were dragging the May like that, she didn't caution you, because you said that when you offend her you apologize. Okay, she didn't caution you or tell you that this is wrong for you to apologize, right, and stop it. But when you were released, she was with you, and you were telling her, oh, why are you laughing at me and all that? Don't jokingly, you were just telling her, they didn't show her, but you were just saying that he was just laughing at him and all that. Bring water, let me wash, and you were just joking and all that. So, how did it now be that overnight you now just wake up? Is it because of the wedding? Or is it because of the money that is involved or whatever? But when people were telling you, this is not proper, this is wrong, every person that is dragging Judy Austin, just like this child that they gave birth to, their third child. I made a video on that, and I said to you, I feel that you are cursing your child. It's an abnormal thing for a normal man to name his child, whether a male child or a female child, Storm. It's just like somebody naming his child wildfire or tsunami or earthquake. I don't know. I don't know how that came about. Of all the Christian names, because they are all Catholics, it is now Storm that you decide to name the child. But then, that is what he wants. He's the father. By the time the girl is grown, if her life and destiny becomes so stormy, she can always change her name, right? But in this particular one, for you now to wake up and then you are now saying, oh, that you're sorry, that you apologize, oh, I didn't decamp, and all that and all that. You are neither here or there. You are just neither here or there, right? But like I said, it is left for May and her team to, I don't know, take a decision on which way to go. But as Christians, I know that one of the virtues of Christians is to forgive, right? Okay. So maybe you people will give him that benefit of doubt and forgive and watch and see what will happen. Let it not be that after wedding, he will now resume and change gear. Because I mean, this sudden repentance, to me, looks somehow. That's why I said I take it with a pinch of salt. But however, I still end this video and I still add that it is left for May and her team, to even the police people should, and he was just denying that he didn't sue May to court, and he said they shouldn't include May's name and blah blah. This same guy that was saying I will yeah you, but say Mecca I will yeah you on this social, that is the same guy. I mean, to me, honestly, the thing doesn't add up, right? It doesn't add up. But then it's left for Queen May and her team, to now know how to go about it and then to take a decision on what they want to do or how best to handle it, guys. That's all I have to say. I saw that and I was like, I hope this is coming from a good heart. I hope this is coming from a good repentance, a genuine repentance, so that it is not when that thing is done, maybe the wedding or so, then it will go back to dragging and all that. And since you already know that it's an innocent woman and that she didn't offend you, Shebi Yul and Judy has moved on, skid maker couples and giving birth to skid children. So what else is this all this dragging? Even though he says something that I agree with him that is so reasonable of him. I mean the baba of a man. He said in one, I think one of the first videos he did, the apology video, the first one, he said that a lot of people unfollowed him, about 5,000 people or something. And then he now said to himself, listen, these people that I am drinking a Panadol on their headache, Yul has moved on with Judy, giving birth and going. May has moved on, getting endorsements with even Daniel and all that. What's my own that I'm, having a sleepless night over these people? That is what informed him coming to now apologize and all that. So, but like I said, it is left for May and her team. So we'll leave it in their hands, right? Friends, that's what I want to say in this video and all I have to say in this video. Please leave your comment at the comment section as usual. Let's have a conversation around that, okay? Like this video, by the way, and then help me subscribe to my channel, okay? So that you'll be part of this big family and so that we'll take it from there, right? I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.